Doesn't mean I have to like it. Everyone ready to see how correct I am about this,
Danganronpa.
thing? I say cocky. The music's so good. I know it's really loud, I'm sorry. Rimp Simpak. Yeah, she dead. She dead as hell. I go back to my original statement. Many dots. We'll find out tonight. I plan on finishing the trial. But now you see it. Welcome to Danganronpa, Melvin. Oh my homies hate Rabbit Man. I'm expecting there to be some more, by the way, in case anyone's curious, more Ghost game coming up.
Danganronpa.
More Ghost game this week because a few of my friends are getting their VR headsets. I've seen the half-white, half-black creature many places. The bear? The bear thing, some might say? Okay, so we've investigated a lot. All my homies hate Monokuma. Alright, what we got here? Report card. I love, okay. Full measurements. Great. Monokuma, or Monokumo, sorry. Grade, dead. Okay, show me. We got some truth bullets here. What the? There's a place you talked to Aoi in the dining hall? I thought I did. Let's just double check. Might as well, right? Might as well check. Oh, Aoi. Hey, so did you notice one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Oh, no, I guess I didn't.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last time I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. And you didn't tell anybody? So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came in and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Oh, that's important. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not, I would never. Yeah, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. That must be the thing I was missing.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited...
Class trial!
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
Oh boy.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
This is a weird looking room, right?
See you soon!
The red door on the first floor, that's where I should go. No, where I have to go. The doorbell sounds a lot like the Five Nights at Freddy's night. We've talked about how it's also the school bell sound for every anime and video game ever. But yeah, I agree. Hold on. I'm gonna reset my monitor here because a few of my pixels are flickering really strangely. But only when I'm in this game. Bro does have that. Alright, well, I will have to deal with that flickering. Whatever. Ugh. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Almost as strong as Sakura. Turn the game down slightly. Almost. Hey, Mike. Boop. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Give me 1 second real fast because gotta send someone something. Cool. All too well, but then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka? Is it really one of us? Yes. Only 12 seconds of ads. I'm sorry, everyone.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
Rip Simp, the first girl to ever do so for me.
Where all your fates
Rest in
will
peace,
be
Glenn.
decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Do I talk to... So who is this bear? We don't know. Also, what a fucking brutal sound. Let's get started.
I'm
Sorry, in the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is that really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Honestly, I'm so starved for affection that it felt really nice. Jesus. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. It's okay, Clone. It'll be like that for a lot longer.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes.
Good
Indeed.
idea.
Hey.
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swore I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. In the bottom left, Melvin with the white hair. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when this time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Bet. You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. Well, they're not really seats. Also, the rabbit man is too big for his seat. Those are podiums. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension on their knees onto someone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case, no social distancing. This is before that, Mike. On our first case opened, a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. As Kyo goes ahead, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly alliteration, a deadly class trial. That is an absolutely massive girl. Do you want to save your data? Yes. Wait, what? Excuse me? Increases damage to the opponent when the statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time battle. Bro, I didn't realize I'm playing a fucking JRPG. And there's a thing on the bottom reading. And what about the Blackened, who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? This is an HRPG now. Open e-handbook. You get skills. Okay. Okay. I guess I just have... You know what? Fuck it. Finish prep. Trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
It's just a firework explosion.
And the killer really
Imagine
is one
combing
of us,
that.
right?
Oh, your voice.
Of course.
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
He really tried that.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Also, is this fully voice acted?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Yes, it is.
What's going on with those pictures?
Mostly gotcha.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Barrier? Aha.
Friendship penetrates?
Oh no.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Want my D&D character to have, but I can't swing that. Okay.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
That'd be a hell of a voice for a monk. It's about to begin, the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Okay, your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after the another without oh no. Okay, hold on. Oh god. Okay. Is this just quick time event? Love this. Without pause, it's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. The flat sprites? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yo, hold on, watch them. They clip out really early. Look at that. No, they don't. Did the one just clip out weird? They just turn to a black sprite. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during our investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. What an interesting concept. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Make your argument. It's gun fruit ninja. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Lies!
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Oh good, I missed the one and it worked out.
Chance to resist.
Liar. Oh, I love this. No, that's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Objection! Except
With the
it's...
way things
No,
have been
that's wrong.
damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
What is that accent?
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
And the killer, you
That much should have been obvious after taking
moron.
one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Of course.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
Kitchen knife set.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Sure. Oh, fuck.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, it takes time to
No.
shoot the gun.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Okay.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
We're good.
After the murder,
Okay,
I
it worked.
discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
We're safe?
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, we did it?
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Yo,
You
I
could
got
sort of see the weapon sticking out of
saved.
the stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Oh,
Okay, so the murder
beautiful.
weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime.
That shit's gotta be
What
scripted
proof
so you
do
can't
we
fuck it up.
need?
How do you know that, man? How do you know I just didn't luck out?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Hey, Leon, you're not making a convincing argument to me, the
I
player.
don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
I thought there were artifacts on my screen, and then I realized it's the way this is being filmed. Okay. That's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well... Oh my god. Damn well I'm not the killer. His hair is wild. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone is saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate, but the focus gauge will recover over time. So let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Aoi's account. Okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Wrong.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? You did it in secret.
No, that's wrong.
I don't like the 2D models and 3D environment starting you off. A little bit.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
But at least it's 2D models.
I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
I actually think it's... I like it, personally. I don't think it's nearly as jolting as Virtue's Last Reward's 3D models were.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared
Yeah, this
while you were
music
in the
is
dining hall,
fucking good,
correct?
too.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
There's nothing to gain from that. Idiot swimmer girl dies.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Moron. Did you watch fucking A Silent Voice recently? Because that's all I can think of.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So very good.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Where'd you get it from? Fallout 2? Oh, okay. I got it from that movie. It's a great movie. I've seen it like 5 times. Arch Dornan.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Oh, thank you, Monokuma.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Uh-oh.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh, hello, Sakura.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just
Hello,
asked
Jim.
her to stay over.
You only listen, just want to say happy Wednesday? Well, thank you for coming in to listen. It's much appreciated. Hope you're doing well.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nope.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
He's dead. Oh my god, he's gonna die.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
It's gotta be. It sounds like a Japanese voice actress with like a slight German accent. Like, it's really strange.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
If it's Sayaka, my theory is just locking into place.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Mm-hmm. Someone who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka.
Okay.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later,
Berg is a pretty
she wound up dead.
traditional German. I mean, that's fair. Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen hall was Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Oh, Makoto, no. No, she didn't.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Of course this is Toko calm the fuck down.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna
Hold
die.
on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Thank you, Kyoko.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure, bud. I'm starting to get on the Kyoko best girl train. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Oh, fuck. I don't remember. I shouldn't have taken a break from Phasmo. H. Okay, something tells me. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hair? No. Why? Why can't I? Hold on. Hold on. I have to remember the fucking scene of the crime now. Is it hair? Oh yeah, all the hair was gone. What? Okay, I see. I was like, what? Oh, because of the hair roller.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Okay. Thank you. Hair, yeah, it's gotta be... It's gotta be hair, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. I was sitting there like, what the fuck was in the room?
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Good points.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer
I
are
always
one and
hate
the same.
for me.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom,
It's gonna be the door being unhinged.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
I love how when they all get the left image is just shaking.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah, the door's fucking broken down and the door knob's off its hinge. The killer struggled getting in the bathroom, and the evidence to prove it is the object the killer broke. Bathroom doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob to the bathroom, silly.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Wait, do you have a picture of that, or
Oh yeah, true. But what
are you
does it
talking to
mean?
us?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded.
How did no
Hopefully
one else
that
get
will help
that?
you understand.
Oh my god. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes, because I don't want to get blindsided by it. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. Oh no. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Not at all. Absolutely. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Oh, I need to do the trials at least the day after, or the day of the evidence gathering.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Lie.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Then the killer ran after her.
Agreed.
And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
Incorrect.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
I love how the music immediately changes whenever Monokuma is involved.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
I mean, it's pretty lucky in this case.
So the reason the door didn't open was
I don't know
just
about you.
because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The pictures on the front were swapped. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door was actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail at the scene of the crime they didn't know was the crime took place. Wait. Well, this is confusing. Is there a log? I need to reread that. I mean, the crime took place in my room. They thought it was Sayaka's? Yeah.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Yeah, okay.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
No, I understand that. The way it was worded
That's
confused me.
Inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Oh my god.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Are you...
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Is actually Poggers. He's got a good voice actor.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
E for me?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
What a terrible idea.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
She almost sounds like Transylvanian now. That's what I'm going with.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Transylvania? Yeah, like Romanian. Yep. Yep. Just had to hear it enough. He's Mabel. Oh, okay. It's fine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
I know what you're saying.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Bum, bum, bum.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think
doubt
so.
that.
That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fuck. Oh god. Hold on. There you go.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
I doubt that.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
You frequent r/nice guys, Hifumi?
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me, it sounds like someone's being a cunt. She asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right here. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Oh, fuck. What I miss? A lot of the trial. What? I got 6 minutes. There's no way Sayaka let someone in. Monokuma file. Switching rooms? Yeah, I feel like that one's too in your... Why would we switch rooms in the first place? That's what it is.
I got it! Because
I'm
Sayaka
going with
was
switching
already
rooms.
scared, remember?
Yeah.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah, I needed the reason. Also, I think uncomfortably too much like that guy does. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Bum bum bum.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Shake harder image.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Ah.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Why would you say something like that?
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Yes.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
It looks like Sayaka's name is just printed there at the bottom. Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
I wonder, buddy. You were being played.
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them.
I know,
in
that's just
secret.
print. It's not a signature.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Hold on. It is of utmost importance. Utmost importance. Did I do this? Alright. Where's the fucking thing? Hold on. Nina's texting me a bunch. Making sure everything's good. Cool. Bonk.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Just gonna screenshot every time he says some shit like that.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think
Can we
they are
kill
at
this
all
thing?
involved in what
Sadly,
happened.
I don't think we can. I don't think we're allowed to kill.
Huh? What makes you say that?
I hope that Rabbit Man's next to die. I hope
Would you
so
like
too.
to hear what I have to
Because
say?
all the other characters I like too much, except for Leon, who's gonna be
well
dead.
then.
Pay attention. Sorry. All right, what are we gonna disprove? Dorm nameplates. Oh, this shouldn't be too bad.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
It's gotta be that. It's no. Your meaningless words tire me. Please stop. What? Are you kidding me? I need to consider this carefully one more time. There might be more.
Sayaka and Makoto
I'll be
switched
quiet.
rooms,
My bad.
correct?
My room.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to,
It looked like that to me.
specifically says my room.
Yeah, bitch. I get it.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Shake, shake, shake.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No. There we go.
No,
Listen to the whole debate. But then I lose if I listen to the whole debate.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Shaking intensifies.
They got
switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
We won't rush next time, I promise.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
She did. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. The killer. No, Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Bum bum bum.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Good point, Clone, good point. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the room wrong, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Do we have an ultimate grammar Nazi? Is Makoto the main character? Yes, Jim.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Makoto is the main character.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
I'm a grammar Nazi when you want to be.
To understand that,
As long as grammar is in front of it.
We first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
No problem, Jim.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Me, probably. But you didn't have, Oh my gosh, Kyoto.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
You hold yourself back a lot? And you don't even have the I capitalized? Come on now.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
The orange hair guy probably eats a lot of bugles.
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right
I'm
wrist.
terrible with that word. You.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Oh, baby corn. Okay. Why? His hair's dyed. Okay, that is definitely not an East Coast thing. No, red hair, dude. The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there is no doubt. There's fucking shit on it.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist.
Gotcha.
And it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Are there pictures? Hold on, let me see what this is. Oh. Yeah, I've never had these. Huh. Thank you, clone.
Is that gold?
Yes, ma'am.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating
Red
from the
bugles
replica
red
sword.
wig.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Nope.
I see. And so the
Or maybe.
truth draws ever closer.
I thought maybe he hit him with the hilt.
All right.
But then I forgot about
then
the
it's
knife.
about
No, that
time to
makes sense.
solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Sure. Tell me about non-stop debates. We're getting used to these non-stop debates. Kind of. We're like 3 for 4. Not at all. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. God damn. But just like with the weak spots, only one of these bullets can actually refute the proper statement. Oh, no. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. Gotta use that space button. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be... I think I have it on medium? You'll need the time, great. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be... I love the difficulty names. If the difficulty is set to kind, there will not be as many bullets, but we're gonna set it to mean right now. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
I don't have anything for that.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden in her leg.
But then
Yeah?
the culprit took that from her too.
Oh, fuck.
And they killed her with it.
Oh, fuck. I made a mistake.
And that's exactly what happened.
No. The person with the sword really did attack her first. There's no explanation for how you fucked up. Yep, I know.
When the fighting broke
Oh,
out,
let me try this again.
the culprit grabbed the sword.
Okay.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Was it with the replica sword?
Sword-based sneak attack.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, no!
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
God damn it.
And they killed her with it.
No.
And that's exactly what happened.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Personally, yeah, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Sure, let's hit it with this.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. Got it now. Oh, sorry about that.
Actually, no.
I didn't know you
don't
could
think the
go the
fight
whole way
started with
through.
the sword.
Relax. I didn't know you could go the whole way through. Is that like, are you allowed to do that? I thought it said you failed if you went the whole way through without fixing something. That's why I've been so fucking on edge.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Okay.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Correct.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
You have a time limit. Oh, it's a time limit. Oh, did I miss that the whole time? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
Okay.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yes.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Could you imagine being the well, let me try this again. Can you imagine being Leon right now? Because I'm convinced it's him. And we went from, oh, Makoto's gotta be the dude, to, we're getting dangerously close to what happened.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
No, Kyo.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Well, so which part of your body would you have to touch? Her broken wrist? We'd have to touch it? Her palms would have to touch it.
I got it!
Okay.
You're talking about her palms,
But
right?
her wrist was okay. I mean, I guess it makes
The palms
sense.
of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
And we still got like the whole fucking incinerator part to go through and everything.
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe
That's true.
she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
No, I'm fine with it. I like this. This is good. Although, I will say it's harder having to find the points they want exactly when, instead of being able to just explain what I think happened to you guys.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Toko. No more speak.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens at nighttime. The water shuts off.
I got it!
This is just case one.
According to the
They throw a
Monokuma
bunch
file,
of extra stuff later on.
Sayaka's time of
Good.
death was around 1:30 a.m.
Excellent.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Bro, it's been 3 days.
Oh my.
Okay, Heath and me, I'm with you.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
Are you kidding me?
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yes.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Would have to be the one without the sword. Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Bingo.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
So it was a failed murder
And
gone
the
wrong.
one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Kyoko's like, see through the simpery.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Byakuya, you've been a pretty good, like, bastion of at least a little bit of logic and reason when you've been refuted. What do you mean? Almost. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Yep.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Wow, Byakuya.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait,
God
then
damn.
You're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
I'd be sweating right now if I was fucking Leon.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Makoto.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Also, the fact they pointed out that this room could hold 16 people makes me believe there's a character we don't know about.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
I don't trust Spike Chunsoft anymore after the fucking... Oh, by the way, in Zero Time Dilemma, there's another person you haven't seen.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Welcome. Yeah, of course. Welcome. Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Sorry.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
That was an easy one.
No, that's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Where it says his fucking name.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Who's everyone else?
11037. Written in her own blood.
That's
There must
Leon.
be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
But they think it's a number. Yeah.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask. Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question Sayaka wrote that message because of her left index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Yes, same company.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight.
What's up?
So she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
I'm gonna. No, it's 2 1s, Neen. It's 2 1s.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Stop. Stop.
No,
Read.
that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't
Read.
see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Everything I've talked great about how not stupid these characters were is vanishing.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Well, Hifumi came to our aid too, clone.
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
What's up? No, I found all of this. Everyone else in my trial was worthless. What's up? No, I already know about it. They're explaining it now. I'm kind of like... Well, they have all false things they say, and yeah. So then they slowly figure it out. Slowly. You're fine. You're good. Upstairs. Okay. Have fun. Ifumi may be gaining a few points back here, slowly.
Ah, you're right. The connecting
Not
line
enough
is
to make me feel
very
anything but
thin.
disgust and hatred,
So I
but still.
assumed it was 1-1, but
It's
looking
not.
at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa! You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Give me 1 sec. Leon's fucked. Yeah, Mike, this is objectively correct. Whoa, I finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
And way to ruin it.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Sakura, you're very good at martial arts, and for that, you're a great character. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you, Kyoko. Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yo, we are rubbing all 5 of our brain cells together here.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. Sayaka, enter. Alright. Alright. Where are you? I went the wrong way. Leon's sweating like a fucking what? Look at these. Hold on. Okay, this is a little sus, but like, this one is the whole, ahaha, I didn't do anything.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
And now we gotta prove that it was him.
If you turn the message around...
Byakio's just like, accuse me, I dare you.
It becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Gasp.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Leon, is that the best you could come up with right now?
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
No shit.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
I have to like force myself to write it normally. It's a lot yeah.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Oh, well, we're about to go into the incinerator room.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. Is that the thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? It's the fucking burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Well, that would make sense. You did stab someone.
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
This seems likely, I suppose.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Yeah, you know, no big deal. Just in a bloody spurt spot.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Bro, you're cracking.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
What's that? He's breaking apart like the Titanic. He's gonna blow. Real fucking... I should play... What is that? Ace Attorney?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Mm-hmm. Of course, Mr. Shaky Face.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
This is why you always wanted to be on a jury? Then all you all you gotta do then is judge, pass judgment.
You're right.
Oh, that's
that
it.
That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Can it just like ask me to open up my mic and I'll explain what happens?
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Can't wait till you're old enough to be on the jury. Wouldn't mind being a jurist as a... Can you do that as a career?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
No, because of the crystal ball.
Interesting.
Juries are randomly selected. Yeah, so I thought so. That's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty, and that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Right, okay. I didn't think so, but it's... Okay, you can give me all the other ammo you want. It's the shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room...
Oh, okay, I see. 10
Whoever
minutes
was
up
on
there.
cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
that makes
the
sense.
only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Alright, so let me see what else we got.
You'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that one's so obvious. I'm not even gonna... No, that's wrong.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room.
You can be judge and jury. Easy.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Easy clap.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throwing it, not divine with it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Mm-hmm.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. I love how they include that.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
If he's a pitcher, that's really easy.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't
It's
think
easy
so.
for a pitcher, yeah.
Because
30
the
feet
killer
is short. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Yeah, she's got the psycho eyes going on right now.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
He sounds pretty smart right now, yeah.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
I'm gonna tell you, losing your cool right now, not the best look.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Bum bum bum.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon.
Imagine how
All the
hard it is to
questions
voice
have
act
been
this and stay
answered,
serious.
And the truth has been revealed.
To be fair, it probably is their job. They're used to it. But on the other hand, I'm sure there are some great scratch takes.
Now here's what happened.
Especially see for me, true. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Every case is at least one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It is up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might just lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Climax. Here, okay. Boop. This thing. Goes to the door. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it's backwards. It's backwards. She goes to stab him. How many open panels are there? There's so... Oh, are there more than... Oh, no. Stab, blocks with this. Then this one. Wait, no. Unless that goes there. No, that's the knife right there. Knife. Runs in the bathroom, it's locked. She's panicking. No. This is earlier. Hold on. There. Then... Oh, we get 20 minutes for this section? It still doesn't feel like enough. Is jury duty like this nowadays? So, yeah, we have to do comic books for jury duty. Boo. Okay, then you blocked it. Then you beat her with it. Drops the knife. She's standing there like this. He fucks with that thing. Shit. Alright. Cleans everything. Glass ball. Ties that up around it. Yeet. Hold on, Melvin, relax. So her writing would be there. So this is an extra one. Okay. All right. Reenact.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Oh, and the main theme's going. Okay.
Last night, the killer went to
this
the
is
room
really cool.
Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Obviously rather sloppily.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message.
Oh, this is great. I love this.
To keep the killer from
this
noticing,
is so cool.
she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began
slick.
destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy
11037,
gate,
totally not
preventing
Leon.
access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the
137.
ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Okay.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Whoosh.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
See, I wouldn't have left the room until the thing fucking burned to a cinder. Like, I would have been in there for minutes.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Break.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Badoom? Is that Badoom? Baboom. The B, not D. Complete.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
Everywhere, Leon.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Tell me about it. Oh! Oh, I thought I didn't say absolutely. Oh no. Sometimes during a clash trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. Everything that's been said so far has been evidence. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the... Are you kidding me? It's a fucking rhythm game? Match your button presses. Hey, Big Bird, how you doing, man? We're playing one hell of a game. It's beat bullets. Oh my god. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. How you doing, man? This game is all over the place, and I love it. Press right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button at the tempo marker reach the center. Alright, so here's the deal, guys. This is either going to be a great time, because it's going to be a cool game, or I'm going to absolutely embarrass myself as a drummer here. Use the method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Doing good, nice beat bullets. This will be exciting. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going, you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute the statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. I must have faith in his total failure.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Oh.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws? Could have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It's okay, you only have the internet watching you. I fucked up enough on the internet, it's gonna be hilarious.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Are we in first grade? You have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure that out. Time for beat bullets. Here we go. The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking!
How does this work?
Up. Where's your proof?
Oh, I see.
Not a chance.
I figured it out.
You lied! Shut up! Here's your proof!
Oh, okay.
Not a chance!
Okay.
Me. Stupid!
Okay, I figured the
Stop
game out.
talking.
I figured the game out.
Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
Yeah, okay, that's what it is.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Okay. I didn't realize you had to right-click on beat as well.
The screws on the bathroom
So I'm sitting there like
doorknob were
off-beating the
removed.
right clicks and like on-beating the left clicks, and it was like, you're doing the game wrong. I'm like, what?
I wonder what kind of tool
It was
the
easy.
killer used to remove that.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Where she'd have a sewing
Boys
kit.
got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
What the heck?
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Are you still?
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Are you kidding me?
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If the screwdriver
Oh, if I'm right about
will show
this, I'm-
some evidence of being used.
Oops.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Leon, have you thought about not just yelling stupid the whole time? Just a thought.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Leon's soulless creepy face, kind of creepy. Hey, an A. We are finished here, I suppose. I'll take an A. I'll take an A. 76 medals? What's a mistrial? If we did class trial without having to retry a single time. Oh my god.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Ooh, Danganronpa. Yes, sir. Danganronpa is very good.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Welcome on in.
Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
This might be really fucked up, isn't it?
Okay.
Been following
then
since June, and
let's
all I
get
know is I got here from a raid, but
excited.
don't remember from who. Well, Mr. Panda. There are a slew of people it could be. My guess is either Honest Panda, MBM321. In June, maybe Mad Mike. Other than that, I wouldn't know. Mad Mike, there you go. Welcome to Danganronpa.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, after all that, it would be a hell of a shock if
What's
it's
it
not
gonna
Leon.
be? What's it gonna be?
Pop Gers, dude. Guilty. Imagine someone chooses me. It looks like we just roll a slot machine to see who's guilty after all that. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. Kuwata, oops. Not Kuwata.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Ah, they're giving him some voice acting because he's not going to be around very long. It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be with the one standing here. It was the complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all, but when I think about that, Honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with was really... Wow. Let me try this again. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said...
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
You were being tricked. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. I'm gonna go, see you, Melvin. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Why would she choose Leon of all people? Why not try and kill the Rabbit Man instead? I think, also, if you look at the angle we're at right now, the Rabbit Man has Celeste's haircut. I'm sure he would go down pretty easily. I think the reason was that she thought that Leon was the most gullible to it. Like, it has to be. I guess I'll never know, because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? Click, 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 click. Alright. I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she's descended into pure madness. We've descended into a realm of terror and madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunge at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoiding punishment you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the Black and the Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Oh no.
You mean execution?
Oh no.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've heard enough of this.
Oh.
Ooh, sorry. Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I didn't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because Celeste shutting Leon the fuck down. The blame is on him. Swap? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
I really don't like how panicky he's getting.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked is this gonna be?
No!
Oh no. Leon's been found guilty. Time for the punishment. What? Oh no. Oh no. You know? That one wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was kind of terrified. That one was okay. We've seen way worse than that before. Hold on. I mean, there's execution and then there's this. That's fair. This is kind of more psychological fucking torture. 10. I'd put it more like a 5, Big Bird. But if that's a 10, I'm scared of what the rest of them hit. Hey Billy, how you doing, by the way? I'm gonna say this definitely gets way worse later on. You give that a 4 or 5, does it hit a 10? Yeah, 4 or 5 is good. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
1 order of extra tender filet mignon. Yeah, they have it nice and, like, you know, they've beaten the meat out for you. Oh god, oh god. What is this? It's probably a 5, I guess 10 before I was fair. That's fair. Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil, you make it sound like I'm some stark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or is it cause, in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear?
Well...
so why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Dude, shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me for getting so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free from the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wondrous how we get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
When you said everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Oh boy. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. So you don't like the Edo bear? You mean bear thing? Pedo bear. I figured it was pedo bear. It's bear thing. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, Neen. Didn't realize all of our things were... Great towels. Bear thing is great. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? Or Thing Bear? Thing Bear. She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the Clash trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? Let's be... Everyone in this chat would love if Kyoko said that. I promise you. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her for
However,
now. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
Certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She was sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it. I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have a pretty good intuition. Aww. That was very sweet. The ending part, not the whole chapter. That was kind of fucked overall. Let's just tick down the surviving students real quick. To be continued. You received a despair bat present. Would you like to save your data? 1 is... And then I got an achievement called 1 is the loneliest number. ... It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there's never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. I didn't have it. Yeah, I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's everything, exactly what he did. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. How long have I been playing this game? This is my 3rd stream, and none of them have really been very long. So this is only chapter 2. We've done the prologue, and then chapter 1 now, which is cool. Very cool. Sorry, I'm getting all these things. Oh. Sorry, I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
Must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there, with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everything's just... try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they provided for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no difference from us killing him ourselves.
But...
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you keep that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leanna, not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. Hey. I like darkness. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen to us if we had refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Oh no.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions.
He did it. He held off the bear puns for this moment.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh boy. What was that about just now? He was saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit, who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close, a tense, maddening day that saw the death of 3 classmates. I was all in a day. Oh yeah, it was. Jesus. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's Life of Despair. Over the next day, the Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in this little game, and with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
And of course he is doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And now he's just on the side, like what's
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
I really hate the way he says that. Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Oh, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you just fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just gonna die in writhing agony for?
So?
So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, this power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. Don't you think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world.
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world.
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet up back at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
Or like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Oh, I have to use that. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. I assume I'm supposed to leave the gym. Leave the area? Well, everyone else did. He didn't replace the sword. Okay, you're standing there. Let's talk.
What the heck?
Hey, Mako, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious?
The stuff you lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send us a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Oh, I hit me all that. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Leave the area. Clone, you asked how tall everyone was? There's a way for us to find out. Report card. Kyoto is 5'9". And we come up to his waist. So we are no taller than like 2'10". So we go upstairs now. The gateway was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a whole new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Hey, don't even have to get on our knees. Can you check? That's a good point. We are 5'3". Holy. How tall are the guys? 6'1". 6'2". He was 5'9". This man is 5'7". How much? Okay. He's 6 foot. How tall is Sakura? 6'4". How tall is Celeste? 5'5". Are we the shortest person? No. Oh my god. Chihiro is 4'10". That's brutal. Wait, is that a swimming pool? Gamer girl small as fuck. What?
Just a second.
Oh my god, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. You didn't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Why? Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? Ichiro. Ichiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No, I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you can ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get a little stronger? I had to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of the locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Chihiro's a dude. %. The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial might not be so bad. Oh well, looks female. Is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms, really? Just change in your own room. That's fair. Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for girls. If you're just changing into a workout outfit, that's true. That is true, Soybean. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anybody who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted to the ceiling, right? And it'll all be duka 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 duka. Needs more DACA.
Just a second.
I bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. Needs more DACA clone. It's brr. What happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them in the girl's locker room, would it not? Well, that never occurred to me, to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now no one can get their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone who would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, that seems awfully concerned. You seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course!
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age where you try humping a plastic bottle. So to try and keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is in place now. See ya. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me...
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Hey, can I go in yet? So here's the locker room. Now this is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this in here? Sorry, I had to know. I had to know what his reaction would be, of course. It was for science, nothing more. Nobody give me that look. I can't remember what the fucking map button is. There it is. Oh, what the hell? Science. For science. It was only for science, okay? No one can accuse me otherwise. That'd be rude. What the heck? I mean, I assume it's locker. I'm part of the science team. Congratulations, clone. Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. Oh, thank you for the coin. I guess back. Yeah, okay. Leave the pool? Not yet. Go this side. Now we leave the pool. I'm gonna be really fucking upset if Aoi fucking drowns or some bullshit like that. Some absolute bullshit like that. Whoa. Huh? Who's the girl in the photo on the wall? Oh, did you miss that? Ah, well. I've already seen it, so I can't show it again. Then it'd be depraved. Oh, did I actually miss something? It's not depraved. Oh. It's more science. Is that what you're gonna hit me with? It's content showcasing. Clever. Let's finish up looking around here, boys. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. absolutely shocked. How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah, why would they have comics in the library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know
Wait.
nothing!
What? Now hear this. Appearance means nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I must be used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. They just wear me down. But still, this library is most interesting. Oh, what's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. What's this letter? The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried underneath a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written in there. After some thorough examination, I've come to a conclusion. That poster girl is indeed hot. Fair. From the Hope Peaks Academy Executive Office. Did you think hard about that one? Didn't think hard. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope Peaks Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Peaks Academy. We intend to reopen the doors as soon as the issues facing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. But now, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem...
Hope's Peak Academy had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down for at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. That would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Well, so the school had shut down. Don't you think it would have been in the newspaper and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However...
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there is no other school students here would be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution if it's true, but then again, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close, if there's any connection between that and what's happening to us now. If the two events were in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't say any more until we find out more details. In other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Took a while for my 3 brain cells to rub together hard enough. The mastermind's motive, if we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, would that be enough to get us all out? Or... Now it's your turn to be talked to. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Togo? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books? Young adults? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Well, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy-on-boy? I don't care if it's an anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Ugh, just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm going to throw up. We don't bring up yaoi here. Yaoi isn't real. It can't hurt you. Yaoi. Yeah, you've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, one of them's gonna die, and it's not actually gonna be the other one that killed him. It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. Oh my fucking god. Okay, let's check out the books, I guess, in the desk. There's a thick layer of dust. Okay, looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself, whoever's in charge of upkeep must be pretty lazy. Strange. Thank you for the coin. Type of books, looking at the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like the library's... Okay, here it is again. Another coin. Can we get another coin? That'd be ridiculous. Okay. Might be more to look at in here. How about the computer? Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I just pressed the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Ah, crap. It's broken, huh? Too bad. Interesting. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing you can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. Did someone say yaoi? Oh no. No, no one said yaoi. No one talked about the forbidden arts. All I can say now is hope someone else. All we can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library. You said Yuri instead. Of course.
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool and locker room filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
there was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Well, I would have been pretty surprised about that. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. Okay.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathroom on the first floor of the dorms are now open. Oh, the bathhouse? Are we getting a hot spring scene? That was a better reaction than I was expecting from that.
You hear me?
I had 1 second time to doubt you. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. Just go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills, whatever you feel like it. Ha ha ha.
Are you okay with this?
And she hits you with your own line clone. Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, well, the fucking way out of here. You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
There wasn't anything in the warehouse we
What?
could just use to get our asses out of here. Nothing. Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a pool now? A goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck.
Stop fucking
We're still
around.
trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out now. You think I'm better than that? Very lucky. Oh boy. Sorry, I just got a whole bunch of Discord messages I had to clean up. Mike, better pick one. God damn, look how fucking smug she is. Enjoy. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Whatever Clone said, Mike. Adaptation. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation. Let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then...
So are we done for today? Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Dong, bing, bong. You can have Mike or someone better than that, not both. Brockamanoga.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Of course not. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Come on. Then you come poggies. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Well then. Hey, so I'm curious, what room are we in? I think we're in our room. But it's been cleaned. Our room, not our room. Our.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Our room.
Oh, that's right.
How the hell do they de-scratch everything? Clone, it's Monokuma. We just watched him we just watched all that happen.
I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
What's the hell you know, girl that died about? It's clean. You just clean it. Just will it to not be there anymore. You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your student handbook is strictly prohibited. Make you not want to stay there. But right now, I need to hurry and get up to head to breakfast. I'd stay there. With the corpse room? Really now? Okay, hold on.
Hey, Makoto.
Guys, you know what I'm thinking? You're already dead inside. Jesus. Mike, you'd probably check to see if the corpse was still... Oh! Stop! 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 Enough. Hand of God down. Back up 2 steps. Actually back up 50 steps. I didn't go far enough? Oh dear. Yeah, Mike, that total silence. Good delete, Mike. Good delete. Good delete on that one. Okay. Here's the deal. I am done for tonight because I feel like this is about to be a very long story section, and I like long story sections, but I don't want to, like, I need to go in, like, the next 15-ish minutes. So, like, I don't want to sit here and try and do the next story section for 45 and then not be able to function. I have to check something. Vanish. You didn't vanish. Oh! Mike? Ah. Lightning quick. So I couldn't have unsaid it regardless, rip. But, we are going to end this here for tonight. Tomorrow is a great, big, fat chance of no stream. Massive chance of no stream. In fact, I would actually just plan on visiting anyone I'm hosting or other streamers you watch. Are we gonna be out late? Never mind, tomorrow's the Beat Saber stream. Huh? Okay, then never mind. Regardless, no stream tomorrow. Friday? Oh my god. So do you need a hula hoop? I'm trying to make plans now. This is what I go through. There might be a stream tomorrow. If there is one, it'll probably be something that's not this, because I like to make sure that everyone, like, knows the stream's happening when I play the story game. Woman, please. Mike's asking you, please make up your mind. I know, I'm kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. Have a good night. Mike, she says she's gonna take even longer to decide now. You've screwed me. But regardless, Sunday. Or Sunday, Sunday, what am I talking about? Friday. I'm giving you guys the promised Beat Saber stream on Friday. Do you need the hula hoop? I've had that yelled at me before too. I get it, Boggle. Soybeans is. But Friday will be Beat Saber stream. Have songs you want me to try and attempt to clear in Beat Saber. And then we'll continue back with Danganronpa either tomorrow. And we might do it tomorrow night if I'm on early. I'll put an announcement out for everybody as soon as I know. And then if not, it'll be... Oh boy, I might have to take... It'll either be Saturday if I can come home Saturday. Not sure if I will be able to. Or it'll be Sunday. And then if it's Sunday, we'll do a nice long stream. Like a zero escape. This game is really good and I want to beat a ton of it level length stream. If you guys know what I mean. Like almost an unplanned 12-hour. But either way, we are ending for now.